My God, Frank, you've changed. Chloe. Right, Chloe, who are you? Where are we?
So my name's Chloe Brownlee Chapman, and I'm one of the trustees of Uncovering Roman Carlisle's charity, and we're here stood at Carlisle Cricket Club in the current phase of excavations, which is our 8th season of excavations on site. Yeah.
But this is the first day of the 8th season.
This is day 1, yeah, so it's an absolute hive of activity today. We've got just over 30 people on site, all volunteers, supported by professional archaeologists, and really today, the first day, is about kind of preparing the site and getting it ready for people to be here and to continue doing work.
Season 8, episode 1.
Yeah, exactly. Season 8, episode 1. I like it. Yeah.
Right, okay. Now, there's some absolutely fantastic, brilliant news. Because I know Frank's always got the begging bowl out, because you're just desperate for money all the time to make this happen.
Yeah.
And it should happen because it's bloody important, it's a great site. But you've launched your own charity.
We have.
So explain that.
Yeah, so over the last year we've been doing quite a lot of work sort of behind the scenes in developing Uncovering Roman Carlisle as a charity.
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure that the digger team, so the people who are coming here as volunteers, were properly represented, and they had a chance to help the project kind of continue for the future. Okay. So setting up as a charitable incorporated organisation, which is the format that we are, enables us to accept donations from the general public to support the work, but it also we're hoping will allow us to apply for funding for the project in its own right in future. Up until this point, it's been a very successful coalition of the willing, and we're hoping that those coalitions will continue. We see no reason why they wouldn't, but now the charity becomes a key part of that for the future.
And it's out with the fines that have popped out, which the interest has been phenomenal. I mean,
we've been really lucky.
Yeah, you've had national press and international press. You've got an apprentice here.
Yes, this
God.
Is my daughter.
Hello, daughter. So, what's the charity called?
The charity is called Uncovering Roman Carlisle, so we kept it nice and simple.
Good. And it's a silly question, but it's not, honest to God, trust me. So how do people contact you if they want to donate?
So if people want to donate, you can make a donation on our website, which is uncoveringromancarlisle.co.uk. There's also links to the website through our Facebook page. We've also got a WhatsApp community, and they're all under the same name, Uncovering Roman Carlisle, so it's nice and easy to find it.
Okay. And as well as that, you can also buy stuff as well.
You can,
support the project, such as?
Yeah, so we've one of our other trustees, one of our volunteers, has worked really hard on developing a range of merchandise. So we've got everything from fleeces to t-shirts to little pin badges. We've also got books and postcards and tote bags, and they're all available on site. We've got a little merch stand on site. It is cash only, so if you visit in site, do bring your money, but they're also available from our Etsy site, which again is just Uncovering Roman Carlisle at Etsy.
I used it, I bought that book.
Good. See, it all helps. Everything that we sell on the merchandise stall, all of the profit from that, absolutely every single penny goes back into the project, so it's a really good way of supporting the project.
How much are the pin badges?
The pin badges are everything from 50p to £3.50 for a little metal one.
So that's the beauty of it, it's like pennies. Pounds.
Absolutely. Yeah, it makes such a difference because every penny allows us to keep going. We're just about to launch something called our Gladiator Challenge. Okay. We've had a very generous offer from an international donor who's offered to match fund us up to £50,000. So we need to raise another £21,000 to support a dig in the summer season this year. Here. So we're about to launch that challenge. You'll hear more from us about it in the coming days, but all of the profit from the merch stall will go towards that challenge and hopefully get us back on site in the summer this year.
So every pound puts you in the ground?
Absolutely, every pound in the ground. I like it, yeah. Stick with that,
I will do. Right, well, Chloe, there's loads on site today. Here, we're going to talk about it because it's dead important. You've teamed up with... I don't know which organisation, but you've got people who are sort of like on the rock and roll to get on site.
Yeah,
people on the dole, people on benefits.
So this dig is part of a skills project that we're running at the moment, which is in partnership with Cumberland Council, and it's funded by the Shared Prosperity Levelling Up money from the UK government. And the people who are in that programme have signed up and they've undertaken 14 sessions of training, which includes training in archaeology and how to develop archaeological skills like drawing, how to dig, how to understand all the terminology, but also in things like employability and first aid, things that will actually practically help you. Yeah, totally.
Even teamwork and just be... Because I know I was on the dole for 13 months.
Yeah.
You're isolated, it's horrible.
Absolutely.
So,
and it's all about getting people involved in something that they can develop and that they can use for the future. So that team of people who've been involved in that project, they'll be on site, which is one of the reasons why we're here.
Good.
And they'll be digging over the next couple of weeks, which is just about making the skills that they've learned in the classroom come to life, really.
Okay. How long's this dig going on for? It's the 15th of February today.
So we're here for 2 weeks this time. So it finishes on the 1st of March. Okay. And we will be digging every day except Sunday until then. So visitors are really welcome to just pop down. Yeah, you don't need to book or anything. We've got a Roman Lego soldier, can't see where he is, but he's got a hole in his head, which is specifically so that you can donate some pennies to us and towards the project if you want to.
So once that's done, you're obviously going to spend a few months looking at all the stuff you found over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's a really important part of the work we do actually, is the stuff that happens after the dig, because of course everything we take out the ground, we want to make sure we're looking after it properly.
Okay. And then the next dig is going to be, hopefully...
Well, we're hoping we're going to do a summer season. We're looking towards June, but dependent on the success of our Gladiator Challenge as to whether or not we manage to raise enough funds to get that off the ground. We're really hopeful. We've got a lot of support and we know how important it is. So.
Can you tell us anything about the Gladiator Challenge? No.
Well, no, all I can tell you is that basically we've got this incredibly generous offer which match funds us. Now with that match funding, if we can raise a further £21,000, that will give us enough money to run a 5-week summer season here on site, which will allow somewhere in the region of 1,500 people to volunteer.
Cool,
so it's huge, and basically every penny counts. So if you can make a donation of 50p, buy one of our badges, or you can make a donation of a couple of quid because you come down and have a guided tour, we'll welcome that. We're not going to charge anybody to come and dig here because we feel like it's really important that everybody has an equal opportunity to access archaeology. But if you can afford to make a donation, then of course we're really going to welcome that because it just helps us do more work.
Every pound gets you in the ground.
Every pound in the ground, yeah. Maybe we'll steal that as a little as a little tagline for our project. Okay,
finally, because we've covered the charity, which is really, really important. So that's what I'm here for. The fact that you've got all these guys who were coming who were on the
skills project,
which is fantastic. Hopefully you'll find stuff. So far, out of all the things you've been on, what's your favourite find? First time I met you, you were in a drain.
I was in a drain, yeah, that's true.
Just over there.
Yeah. I think my favourite thing that's come from this site, oh my gosh, how do you choose one thing? I really like the little head that we got last year of the woman's face, because she's kind of got chubby cheeks, which makes me think that like Roman women probably also shared the same cheeks that I do. But she's just really beautifully carved, and it just makes you think of real people, rather than, this isn't all about fancy Romans in togas swanning around being fancy. This is also about your everyday people just living their lives, and I love that bit.
Happy days, thank you very much. Thank you.